emphatic. Yes, definitely. This is why I have been lucky enough to get left-thinking people writing for my newspaper. I love what they do because it gives people choices. I'm not the final word, and they can compare and contrast me. And if they like the other guy better, how have I? But they should have a choice.
When did you write for the Jewish Journal?
From late '86 until I was fired in late summer 1990. That supposedly was related to my divorce, and we'll let that lie right there. Because I was married to a woman from a prominent community family. And that was written at the time that my firing was linked to the divorce. But it was best for both of us because neither of us could breathe freely as long as I was there. And the newspaper was better after I left. And I certainly was better because my stomach was tortured the entire time that I was there. Every Shabbos, beginning at noon on Shabbos, my stomach would start churning for returning to my desk on Monday morning. That is not hyperbole. Then I did one more turn in, I think it was 97, for a few months, and left by my choice. Left by my choice because I was going to the B'nai B'rith Messenger, which had been renamed the Los Angeles Jewish Times, and I was just going from one type of scoundrel to another. The editor of that was, let's just say, an extremely difficult person.
Did you get paid as you were contracted to, or were you ripped off?
Sometimes, but toward the end. No, we're talking about the Jewish Times?
Yes.
Right. Yeah. With the Jewish Journal, there never was a question. But with the Jewish Times, pay was getting paid was the easy part. Cashing the check was a weekly challenge, and for weeks and weeks. I still have editors who owe thousands of dollars. One in particular, and so I've worked free a lot, more than a normal human being should. But anyway, and that was why
Go ahead.
And said, "Here I am." And anyway, so
why would your stomach start churning into a knot around noon on Saturdays when you worked for the Jewish Journal?
Because the editor and I never agreed on his form of editing, and he had a very different notion, and he was the boss. And he had a very different notion of editing than I did, and he wanted completely different emphases than I. It was like being married for 20 years to an ugly woman.
What were the different emphases that he wanted than you wanted?
Oh, that's too specific at this stage, and I would have to think about it. And I'm sorry that I cannot give you a rational answer now. And I will be happy to take this up another time. I just looked up at the clock. It's 10 after 7. I said I was going to work while we were doing this, and I haven't done it.
Okay. I'll let you go, and we can finish this another time.
We can, and I'm sorry, but my gosh, I've got to get home, and I need to call my wife, and it's going to be another 15 or 20 minutes before I get out of here. So
okay.
Please forgive me.
No worries. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your time. We'll finish another time.
You're very welcome. Thanks.
Take care now. Bye-bye.